Designed in California, the Demand series does more than simply fill the room with sound. Laterally offset aluminum dome tweeters deliver a clear, precise high-frequency response for unmissable detail and imaging. Carbon fiber woofers offer greater rigidity for deeper, exceptionally clean bass notes. Side-firing passive radiators extend the low frequency further for an even deeper, tight, and clean lower frequency response. It all adds up to precise, three-dimensional, room-filling sound, whether you're listening to your hi-fi or home theater system. Fill the room with the Demand series from Definitive Technology.
With reference premier speakers from Klipsch, seat-shaking, cinema-like sound is all yours. How? Let's start with some basics. A 5.1 setup is the most common home theater speaker configuration. 5.1 stands for 5 full-range speakers, plus a subwoofer to handle the low frequencies. The speakers are arranged in the room to put you in the middle of the action. As you watch a movie, the sounds move from speaker to speaker, following any movement on the screen. Putting the right speakers in the right places is important. That's the key to a powerful, accurate home theater setup. Simply put, if a sound is supposed to occur beside or behind you, it doesn't sound realistic if it comes from the front. Same for dialogue. If it comes from behind you when you watch the screen, that just doesn't make sense. For optimal results, place the center speaker with the TV. Now you're localizing all of the critical movie dialogue to the screen, where it belongs. Then place the surround speakers to your sides or just behind you. Make sure that the left speakers are on your left and the right speakers are on your right, as viewed from your favorite spot. You can place a subwoofer almost anywhere in the room, but ideally, it should be placed in a corner or against a wall to maximize its output. Experiment with different locations to find the sound you prefer. Of course, there are more configurations beyond 5.1 that take the home cinema experience even further. Adding additional subwoofers, rear surrounds, or even Dolby Atmos enabled speakers can bring new dimensions to your movie watching enjoyment. From small, premium listening spaces to large media rooms, with over 1,000 system combinations, there's a reference Premiere solution for any format. For big home theater sound that's as elegant as it is powerful, explore the entire line of Klipsch reference Premiere speakers today. Klipsch, keepers of the sound.
We are introducing the new Revel Concerta 2 loudspeaker range, both for music and home theater applications. There are 6 models in the Concerta 2 range. The flagship of the range is the F36 floor-standing model. It also has a smaller brother, the F35. The M16 is a 6.5-inch two-way compact bookshelf. Additionally, there is the S16, which is an on-wall version of the M16. And to complete home theater systems, we have the C25, which is a dual 5.25-inch center channel loudspeaker, and then our B10 powered subwoofer. While these may be lower priced products in terms of Revel, they will greatly outperform the competition at similar price points.
The Concerta 2 industrial design is what you would expect from vastly more expensive loudspeakers.
The structure of the cabinet has layered and pressed small sheets of wood, so it's a naturally rigid cabinet, but then we threw in a brace too.
Having all this bracing removes any kind of fluctuation or movement of the cabinet, so it makes it a very strong and very acoustically solid box.
So even the cabinet has technology in it.
These cabinets feature a curved side panel, which helps minimize their visual mass in a room.
All 6 speakers are available in both colors, black and white.
And they are finished in a automotive-grade, high-gloss painted finish.
You can read a newspaper in the reflection. It's so great.
We also chose magnetic grills. We wanted to make sure that there was no visible fastener for the grill itself.
The F36 is the largest of 2 towers in the Concerta 2 series. It uses 3 6.5-inch woofers in a 2.5-way configuration. It gives you a lot of surface area, so you can have greater output capability and greater sensitivity than in a conventional 3-way loudspeaker.
In the Concerta 2 line, Revel has introduced a new port technology.
The flares on the inside and the outside actually help it cut down turbulent behavior of the air, which people hear as port noise.
The Revel Concerta 2 series brings our award-winning technology found in the Performa 3 and Ultima 2 series products to a much wider audience.
Our Concerta 2 tweeter is the derivative from our higher-priced Ultima 2 and Performa 3 lines. The tweeter is a low-resonance tweeter. A low-resonance tweeter is vented, and the low-resonance tweeter then can be crossed over at a lower frequency without the resonance affecting the frequency response. The acoustic lens actually increases the high-frequency response and gives you a much cleaner, sharper sound.
But with our waveguide, that's a really important component because it adjusts its dispersion to match that of the mid-range just below it. And that makes a huge difference in things sounding truly real. It lets you hear the music.